Hi there. I came to your studio today to talk about, well, my marriage and what I've been keeping secret inside it for almost 6 years now. It all started when I accidentally backed into a pole in a parking lot and had to take my car to a repair shop over on the east side of Dallas. That's where I saw him, Tyler. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not the kind of woman who believes in love at first sight, never was. But this guy just stopped me cold. First man in my life that hit me like that. Just standing there under a fluorescent light, wiping his hands on a rag. I couldn't stop staring. They fixed my car, I drove away, and before I even hit the highway, I was already searching for him online. Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. Found him pretty fast, sent him a DM. We agreed to meet. I never told him I was married, not once. Our first time was just coffee at this little place near Uptown. Nothing happened. We just talked. I knew right away we had almost nothing in common. He's younger than me, different world entirely. But I kept going anyway. I invited him to a rental I'd set up. He came over, we had some wine, and I was the one who made the first move that night. After that first time, I wanted more, a lot more. He's into role play, which, honestly, I love too. We even talked about finding a third person. Spent a while looking, actually. But it never worked out. The thing is, when I used to suggest anything like that to Mark, my husband, he'd just shut it down. That's not for me, Ashley. Let's keep things traditional. He's reserved. Not super interested in that side of things, so somewhere in my head I told myself I'd earn this. Earned the right to go look elsewhere for what I wasn't getting at home. I became very careful, very fast. Tyler's number is blocked in my regular contacts. It only exists in a hidden folder behind a decoy app on my phone. We don't call each other randomly. We text to set a time and place, and that's it. No extra messages, no lingering conversations. When I go to meet him, I'll sometimes tuck a nicer set of lingerie in my purse. Mark never goes through my bag. We made our plans the night before, and that was it. No loose ends. I know it sounds like something out of a spy movie, and honestly, there was a part of me that got a thrill from it. 6 years of this, and I've never slipped up once. When I come home after seeing Tyler, I'm actually more present with Mark, more affectionate. He has no idea. He probably thinks, she just walked in, she wants me, so obviously there's nobody else. And he's right to think that. I do want him. I always come home wanting him. Here's the thing that probably sounds the most twisted. After all of this, I love Mark more. I appreciate him more. Being with Tyler made me realize how solid, how steady, how genuinely good Mark is. We have a real life together, a home, routines, plans. I'm not going anywhere. Tyler tried to make me leave over and over. He even rented apartments for us, actual Airbnbs, fully furnished, told me to pack a bag and come. I'd show up, walk around, and find some excuse. I don't like the neighborhood. The kitchen's too small. He'd say, fine, let's find another one. I'd say, not right now, not yet. And he'd let it go, because he loves me. I know that. I feel it every time I see him. He said once, I'll wait as long as it takes. He meant it. I told Tyler early on, if you want to give me something, make it cash. Flowers are a waste. I threw every bouquet he gave me in a trash can before I got back to my car. Every holiday, every birthday, every New Year's Eve for 6 years, I've spent them all with Mark. Tyler always held out hope that this year would be different. And every single time at the last minute I'd text him and say I had to stay with family, I know he was crushed. There was one Thanksgiving where he was at a friend's place, waiting for me. I showed up for 2 hours, had to leave. He cried. Actually cried. I held him, told him I was sorry, and then I went home and sat at the dinner table with my husband. He forgave me. He always forgave me. I think somewhere deep down he suspected there was someone else, but he chose not to follow that thought too far. He trusted me more than he trusted his own instincts. And eventually he just accepted the shape of things. He even proposed to me once. more than once. I'd laugh it off, change the subject, say, maybe someday. And someday never came. That's been the hardest part, not the lying itself, but knowing that I am genuinely hurting someone who has done nothing wrong. Mark doesn't know, Tyler doesn't know the full truth, and I'm the only one carrying all of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not without guilt. The guilt lives inside me like a slow burn. I don't feel it about the physical part. I've told myself 1,000 times that I'm with Mark in every way that matters. Body is just body. But the deception, that's what eats at me. The idea that if either of them ever found out, something real and irreplaceable would shatter. And here's the part I'm almost ashamed to admit. If I found out that Mark had been doing the same thing to me, I wouldn't forgive him. I would burn everything down. I know exactly how a betrayed woman thinks, because I am one, just on the other side of it. The pain of infidelity is real, no matter who's doing it. I believe that completely. We are equals. Men hurt, women hurt. You choose someone to spend your life with, you trust them completely, and then, if they betray that, something fundamental breaks. If both people are cheating, that's not a marriage. That's just two people sharing an address. And if only one person is, well, you have to ask why. I didn't do this because Mark failed me. He hasn't failed me. He's wonderful. I did it because I wanted something he couldn't give me, or maybe wouldn't. And I wasn't honest enough to have that conversation out loud. That's the truth. I think betrayal is most destructive not to the person who's been cheated on, but to the person doing it. It hollows you out slowly. It keeps you from growing. It's probably why we don't have kids yet. We keep almost getting there, and something always pulls me back. I'm split in two, and I've been split in two for 6 years. To anyone out there who's living this same double life, leave. One of them, not a specific one. Just pick a direction and walk toward it honestly. If the relationship at home isn't working, end it before you look elsewhere. If it is working and you're still stepping out, then you need to look hard at what that's costing you. It doesn't matter how long it's gone on. It doesn't matter how good you've gotten at hiding it. You are burning through something inside yourself every single day. And it shows up in ways you can't always see, in the distance you keep, in the children you don't have, in the version of yourself you're becoming. I'm covering my face today because Mark doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't know any of this is being recorded. Maybe someday, not soon, but someday I'll be able to tell him the full truth, not to hurt him, but because I think he deserves to know who he's been sleeping next to, but not today. Today, I walked into the studio carrying all of it, and I'm walking out with a decision I should have made a long time ago. I'm going to delete Tyler's number, every version of it, in every app, in every backup. I'm going to block him everywhere. I might even change my own number so he can't reach me, because life has started hitting me hard lately, things going sideways in ways I can't ignore, and I think this is the universe telling me it's time to stop. I'm going to go home to my husband and be honest with him. Not about everything, not yet, but in the ways that matter going forward. This is over. I'm done. Thank you.